We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Patrick Goodman, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping in, Adam Greenberg, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Ortiz is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Keith Armstrong.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Keith Armstrong batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's off the plate.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ortiz is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, J.C. Embry.
At the plate, J.C. Embry. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ortiz is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Chet Steadman is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
So striding forward now, Jose Rincon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here it comes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Luis Ortiz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Count even at 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Lenny Pruitt. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago.
Freddie Santiago.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 1-1.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. Here's the first pitch to him. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
From the belt, the pitch. Jason Kipnis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now, Brock Fernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman, number 18.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-1.
Well, the count is 1-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Now at the plate, Cam Park. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting six, the catcher, Austin Anthony.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Austin Anthony, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Jimmy Grimes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0 home.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The 1-1 home.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And a full count now, 3-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Rincon comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Now batting, Chet Steadman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Popped him up. Anthony over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Striding in once again, Adam Greenberg. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Third inning, no score to this point. 3-0 now. Pete Armstrong would be next. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Next for the Mets, Jason Jordan, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Jordan, a veteran at 35 years of age, is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position and then going over to short and that being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
The 0-2 once more. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
The 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate now, Eddie Ibarra. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. The 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Patrick Goodman.
Stepping up now, Patrick Goodman. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Pete Armstrong.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Still no balls and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, J.C. Embry. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Freddie Santiago. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Pitch popped up. Park has a play. He's got it 1 away. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Zobrist is retired. 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 22.
Ready for another chance. Ryan Buckner. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here's the 3-1. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now in the box, Jose Rincon back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Greenberg is right there, one down.
The right fielder, number 13, Luis Ortiz.
So stepping in, Luis Ortiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Standing in now, Lenny Pruitt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box, Jimmy Grimes. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jimmy Grimes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
At the plate, Chet Steadman. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Goodman is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Greenberg, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. To third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Stepping in now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Armstrong brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Ready to take his hacks again, J.C. Embry, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Count now, a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 18.
First pitch on its way. Brock Fernandez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. It's down for extra bases, and the Mets have their first hit of the game. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And the Mets are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
In now, Cam Park. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Fernandez at third with nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and four-speed something the other way.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Austin Anthony, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Jason Jordan, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
The batter.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, D-Roy? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Eddie Ibarra will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. So far this season, Ibarra is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Mitch Rosado takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 36, Mitch Rosado.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Freddie Santiago.
Santiago.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
So in now for Chicago, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Lined hard to the left side. Foul. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Rosado has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Ball inside.
Jimmy Grimes would be next. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Grimes. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Shot toward right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
To the plate now, Chet Steadman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Steadman is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2 out here and a runner at second. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his own.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Mets 1. Kevin Grant is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
28, Kevin Grant.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. Two balls, 1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Rincon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. High in the air out to center field. Greenberg is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Luis Ortiz.
Now to the plate, Luis Ortiz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
2 out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Andre Cuba is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Andre Cuba.
Into the box now, Adam Greenberg.
The center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, Pete Armstrong.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
J.C. Embry will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Santiago.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Santiago. First pitch coming. Here it is.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1-0 count. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Two. Here it is.
3-2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First pitch on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit.
1 run scores. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Michael Walker comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Michael Walker.
Settling in now, Ryan Buckner. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set, and the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Buckner begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Bases full now following the error, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Fernandez in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Grimes. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. There's 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Cubs lead it 7-1. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Lenny Pruitt.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Brock Fernandez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Nope.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The count now at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Julio Teheran will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jesse Padilla is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now catching and batting 9, number 3, Jesse.
Stepping into the box, Cam Park. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. From the stretch. 2 balls and a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Anthony.
Striding in, Austin Anthony. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Teheran Stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tehran has racked up over 70 innings on the mound, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Tehran sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Mets leave 1. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Of their hits, 6 of them have been line drives. So they're doing a great job of squaring up the ball right now. And that has the opposing defense playing on their heels a bit.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, number 3, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Stepping in now, Adam Greenberg, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So coming to the plate, Pete Armstrong. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And it's fouled away. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the left fielder, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Chip Pena enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball called for strike 2. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
The 1-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Freddie Santiago. And they're runners at the corners now. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Ready now, Ben Zobrist. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. from the stretch. In there at the letters 0-1. Pena, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Comes set and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ortiz is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ready once again, Ryan Buckner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 21 for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
At the plate now, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Back outside.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
To 1-2 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 12 and the Mets 1. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Jordan. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jason Jordan.
First pitch on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
To the plate now, Eddie Ibarra. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Greenberg is right there, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chip Piña.
Bruno Montañez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Montañez.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Standing in now, Jose Rincon. Chopper, foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Angel Sanchez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Angel Sanchez.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Julio Teheran.
Julio Teheran.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined softly here toward the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So now to the plate, Jesse Padilla, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Greenberg. First delivery to him on the way. And he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Thomas Nicholas
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
So digging in now, Luis Ortiz starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that misses inside 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Ball 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next up for New York, Lenny Pruitt. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
A runner at first with no outs here. In there, 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
In now, Brock Fernandez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Anthony.
At the plate, Austin Anthony, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
First and second now, one man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Stepping in now, Jason Jordan, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Chicago Cubs host road win number 40 on the year. Chet Steadman earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.